you played in a lot of great events, right? And now, I mean, Wisco hasn't been here in a long time. What your excitement level, and I mean, you grew up in the state. You know what this program means to the fans in the state, and so what's this like for you, knowing that, hey, we're back?
Yeah, I mean, it's about time we're back. I think it's where Badger hockey should be, and hopefully this is the start of a new generation of Badger winning. And it's obviously a really special thing to get to the tournament, but every team starts 0-0 now. The one seed really doesn't matter. We got some tough teams to play against just to get to the Final Four, but we're all really excited. I think this is a great opportunity for our group, and we're just excited to get going.
Well, how important is it for you guys to get off to a better start than you did against Minnesota, and maybe, in some other big games like that last game of the regular season against Michigan State? It didn't get going for a while there, but I would think that's got to be a priority going into a one and done situation to have a better start.
Yeah, I mean, I think what we can take out of those two games is that they're behind us. We can learn from it and kind of realize how important the first period is, the first goal is, stuff like that. And it's one game shot. So I think we know how important it is. I mean, if you lose, your season's over. So I think there's a different attitude and mentality in our group right now. Even, in these last two practices, today especially, I thought we were really, dialed in and worked on some things that we needed to do. So, like I said, I mean, these one game shots, anything can happen. So I think the first goal is really important, but, sticking and playing a full 60 minutes is going to be something that we need to do as well to go deep in the tournament.
I was interested in the maybe the mechanics of your shot and what you've done, maybe more than anything, to get it to where you want it to be. Has there been any particular, drill or anything you've done to be able to get to the point where you can put the puck pretty much where you want it, the way it seems like you can do?
I mean, for me, it's all about reps. I think, the more pucks I shoot, the more comfortable I feel. And in practice, just finishing pucks. I mean, there's not a shot I take off, and every time I shoot a puck, I kind of expect it to go in a game-like situation drill. I mean, for warming up the goalies, it's a little different, but I'm trying to bear down and score anytime I take a shot in practice. So, I mean, just having that mentality that you want to score every time the puck leaves your stick, is something that I've worked on a lot, and sometimes not even shooting to score, just shooting for spots to create rebounds and stuff like that. But just kind of having in the back of your mind what you want to do with it before you get it is something that I've always kind of tried to do. And I think, just like I said, the reps and trying to know what you want to do with it before you get it.
That shot against Michigan State, the first goal you scored, you said afterward you wanted to look at that one again and see what happened. What did you see when you looked at it? Did you see how small that space was that you were shooting at, or what?
Yeah, maybe if it was a couple seats over, the footage would have been a little bit better. But no, Speaks is unbelievable. I thought that was a cool view. He does a great job, and you could kind of see that little window before I kind of got in the way of that. But I mean, obviously you're trying to put a puck in that spot, and sometimes you get lucky and it goes in the perfect spot. So that's what I saw when I looked at it again.
Are you being modest by saying you're lucky there?
No.
Okay. Cole, I read an article this a long time ago about hockey and soccer, right? Where you may be coming down the field or coming down the ice, and it could just be you and the goaltender. And for whatever reason, the shooter just sees the goaltender and nothing else. So when you shoot, do you see the goaltender or do you see the space to shoot at?
I think I'm looking for nets. I think that's a pretty important thing to do. Obviously, you got to know where the goalie is based on if you have the puck or if you don't have the puck, and where he is if you don't have the puck. how fast the pass is coming to you and things like that. I mean, it's all just read and react. But I mean, if you put the puck where he's not, it's going to go in. And obviously, you just don't want to let him get set. That's what my dad always, kind of told me, is to shoot before the goalie's set, because as you climb up the ladder here in the hockey ranks, the goalies just keep on getting better. So the more you can have the goalie not see the puck or not get set, the higher your percentage goes up to score goals.
I have to ask you too, during warmups, pregame warmups, you shoot the pucks at your goaltenders to get them ready, right?
Yeah.
So do you take it easy on them? Because you don't want to go flinging them past them and all of a sudden their confidence is, in the crapper before you hit the ice for the game, right?
Yeah. I mean, there's a couple of things, like on Robbie, I get a breakaway at the end of it, so that makes me happy. And then on Rosie, he doesn't let me take a breakaway, so I sit there and shoot pucks and watch him go in the net after he's done warming up. So anyway, I can see the puck go in past the goalie or stuff like that. I mean, it just obviously I just want to warm him up just to have a good goalie in that night. But yeah, I mean, I'll do whatever I can to help them out.
Hey, Cole, I'm wondering what kind of value you think that Ty Emberson's leadership has had in helping you guys get to this point.
Yeah, I mean, I think starting off for me personally, he's been a great role model and somebody that, I look to when things aren't going too well. I think he knows. I've learned a lot from him. Just he calms me down in key situations and things, and always knows how to get me to relax and things like that. But for our team, he's been unbelievable. He's been here long enough to know what goes on and know our teammates and how to push the buttons around the team. So he's been nothing but a great calming presence back there. I mean, whenever he's on the ice, you know what to expect out of him. And his voice in the room is continued to just get louder and louder as we've gone on here, and everybody's just getting comfortable looking to him when things get tough. So obviously we got a lot of leaders in the room, but him having the C on his jersey, it when things get down, we look to him, and he's never shied away or backed down from anything, and that's something that we're always able to lean on. And he's been nothing but the best for our team this year.
Is there any one of your goals that you like from this season better than the others? Not situation wise, but just execution, I guess.
The next one.
Fair enough. You practiced that one before? You practiced that answer before, Cole?
Yeah, I think he has. He has.
Okay.
You're just not satisfied, are you?
No.
I guess if you were, you'd be in trouble.
Well, my dad always told me once you're satisfied, it's time to quit. So I'm not quitting.
Yeah. I like that. So Cole, you guys obviously aren't satisfied with where you're at yet. What's the mindset of the team? What's been the message from the guys as you head into the NCAA tournament, especially first trip since 2014 for the program? None of you guys have been through this experience before, except for, say, Robbie or Ty Pellet and Vice, who transferred in, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I think the message in the room right now is, we haven't won anything. Obviously, throughout the year we had our team goals and stuff, and we reached, most of those, and then getting the regular season was big for us too. But the Big Ten tournament didn't finish the way we wanted to, but that's in the past. We got a new opportunity in front of us, and I think that's something that our team is really focused on, is just focused on the next game at hand, the next task that we got. Everybody's focused on Bemidji State right now. That's our next opportunity, and we'll take things one at a time. But we're all very excited. I think this is a great opportunity for our group, and we're all excited to play a different team other than a Big Ten team. So that's pretty excited. But obviously being a number one seed is a big accomplishment, but it doesn't mean anything right now. We got 4 teams in our group right now, and we got to find a way to win 2 big games. So just focusing on the next one and taking it one game at a time.
Do you feel like you competing on the World Junior stage and then also going through this Big Ten schedule this year, the magnitude of those games kind of prepared you, I guess, for what the mentality or what the environment could be like on such a big stage like the national tournament?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, in big games, I mean, some people back down, some people get nervous, stuff like that. But, for me, it's just another opportunity. And I think trying to know, how guys on our team work and how to get them going in big games is something that's comes with experience, I think. And just being able to kind of calm guys down and before they even get nervous is something that is big for our team. I mean, a lot of the guys on our team, never really got to play in a tournament. So, I mean, including myself, but, guys like Robbie, he got the opportunity to play in it. So he's been, telling me what it's like and stuff. And obviously the World Juniors and a bigger stage like that, you kind of take with experience. And it's just another game for us. I mean, obviously the win or lose factor is pretty big in one game shots, but we got 60 minutes ahead of us, maybe even more to get the job done and move on to the next one.
And obviously, how special is it for you to be sharing this with your brother too? We know what possibly could be lying ahead for you next season, but for you and Brock to be a part of this run, and you guys are both such crucial parts of this team.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously been a blast this year. Not having the fans at the game is something that's really unfortunate, but having your family there is kind of what's really special this year, is to be able to have them watch, have them come down, and in a interesting time that we're in right now. It's just been a lot of fun just to kind of spend more time with him. Nobody knows what lies ahead, but just kind of enjoying what we have now. And, he's pushed me every day, and I hope I do the same for him. So he's been nothing but the best to me. And I know he's going to do great things, going forward here in the season and in his career as well.